Our Muslim friends are made to believe that Yahweh and Allah are the same. However, anyone who knows their Bible can make out that it is not true. Now, let's talk a little bit about Yahweh. Many people these days criticize Yahweh as a god of violence. Yes, he being God has taken some drastic actions in order to deal with the wickedness of this world. At the same time, he is also very loving towards us humans. For example, when the Israelites divided the promised land, God made certain provisions to protect even the criminals. He made refuge cities to protect them from the rest of the society. Here's a clip that explains that phenomenon.
A fascinating feature of God's law expressed in the Torah is the allotments of land to be given to the Levites. The Levites were completely responsible for the holy things of the Lord, and as such did not receive a normal inheritance. Instead, their inheritance was the Lord, and cities were to be freely given to them by the other tribes. 48 cities were given, 6 being uniquely refuge cities, where accidental murderers could run to for protection. Here they would be safe, but they could not leave until the death of the current high priest. Symbolically, his blood would count for the blood debt of the accidental murderer. Until the death of the high priest, though, the walls of the city were your guide to life. Leave the city, leave your protection. 3 of these cities of refuge were named by Moses before the takeover of the Promised Land. They were spread out on the east side of the Jordan River. Bezer was a city in Reuben's territory that would later have run-ins with Moabite King Mesha in the days of Ahab, Jezebel, and Jehu. Ramoth was the second city of refuge, called Ramoth-Gilead. It no doubt saved the lives of many, but the willful murderer King Ahab was mortally wounded trying to recapture this city from the Arameans. Golan is a fitting name for the third city of refuge. It means enclosure. Kadesh in Galilee is the first city of refuge west of the Jordan. Its name means sanctuary, and was the scene of the events of Deborah and Barak in Judges 4. Shechem and Hebron have long histories in the Bible, including Abraham, Jacob, and Joseph's travels, and Joshua renewing the covenant at Shechem. Both cities retained their importance for many generations. Together, these 6 cities provided man with a refuge, a safe harbor. Some might see it as a prison, but to those surviving, the psalmist's words ring true. Protect me, God, for I take refuge in you.
Okay, now, Muslims claim that Allah is Yahweh. If it is true, since God's rule is the same everywhere, we should be able to see a refuge city or 2 around Mecca where they claim that Abraham built the Kaaba with Ishmael. Well, they can search all they want, but they won't find it, because in spite of all their claims, Allah has nothing to do with Yahweh. Thanks for watching.